Hey guys, Go Mom here. We are back for the continuing saga of Final Fantasy. Let's see where we left off.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Looks like we're journeying to Rosaria via the Three Reeds.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me. It takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
You should speak to Master Barmill.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, Master Carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are. I'd better get this to... Geoffrey, was it?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to... I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls.
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cell.
just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Where am I carrying these planks of wood?
Oh, you're back.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
Do you have to add water? Is it like a shrink-a-dink? I didn't see a wood
Oh, it's
farm.
not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe. Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
My assistant should be gathering soil samples near Gotan's bales. It's just outside Lostwig. But I already told you that. Now go, quickly.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
Yes? What? Suppose I'll see you around.
Isn't the Moogle funny? I wonder what it's trying to say.
Come on, Clive. Let's go to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened that night.
I'm being pulled in so many directions.
Ooh, something smells good. For me,
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
I too would be hanging out with the Chocobo. Let's look one more time.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans. So it would seem. That sounds painful.
dung had so many uses.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. Perhaps you would care to listen. I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. I have a few new notes that might interest you. I have quite the find for you today. What subject shall we consider today?
Quickly turning her beak upon any who should attempt to pet her. She's deeply loyal to Clive.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Never knew dung had so many uses.
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Isn't the Moogle funny? I wonder what it's trying to say.
Oi. Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenny. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and you keep yourself on the right side of these bars now. Could really do with a proper place to train.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
You should...
Can I help you?
Kenneth.
Ah, do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
I hate to be a burden.
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
Their bunks are made up. I can leave whenever you're ready.
Ah, you're back. Well, here. Your reward.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. You have your place too, of course.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth.
Jill's only just risen from her sickbed, remember? She needs looking after.
Thought you were on your way to Phoenix Gate. Don't tell me you got cold feet.
Ah, it's gorgeous. Look at it.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Look at the fuse on this one. Explains why there's a premium on the period.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody still. Better a crumb of crystal. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. No, it's really late, is it? I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you?
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Wait, twins! Give me fire! There, boy! Get him! There, boy!
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded. Can we take him in?
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Are you the stable master?
This is for me. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though.
He couldn't come himself.
Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
You barely have to step out your front door.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Leave him in the pod.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a strapping lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Alright, we're going to leave that one here for now, but thanks for joining, and until next time, don't forget to check your coins and stay in the light.